Finding slopes and intercepts for Algebra 1. We are looking at our example down here at the bottom. And this is asking us to find the intercepts of the following linear equation. So first thing I'm noticing here is that it says intercepts, meaning that it wants both x and y. So I'm immediately going to make a reminder of that so I know that I need to do that. So my y-intercept is going to be something, and then I'm going to get something for my x-intercept. And those are not going to be the same because a y-intercept is not the same as an x-intercept. So starting off with my y-intercept, going to my notes and directions on how to find, I can either plug in 0 for x, then solve, or I can put the equation in slope-intercept form and find that b value. I am going to take that equation in slope-intercept form there because it's a quick little divide by 3 to get it in slope-intercept form. So, actually, let's do the y-intercept in red, and then we'll do the x-intercept in blue. I like to color code if you haven't noticed. Fun, right? So, to get my y-intercept, I'm going to take that equation, and I am just going to solve for the y. Solve for the y. I said that correctly. Negative 2/3 x and negative 11 divided by 3 is definitely going to be a nasty, nasty number. So, oops. Okay. Oh, we jumped to a whole different page. Okay. There we go. Sorry. So I'm going to keep that fraction as the negative 11 over 3. So that means my y-intercept, remember, y-intercepts are 0, comma y. So this is going to be 0, comma y, which is 0, comma, negative 11/3. And again, it's okay when we've got fractions and decimals for those intercepts, especially because we're not trying to graph it in this situation. If we were trying to graph it, that would give us some problems for shizzles. All right, so looking at my x-intercept then, I know I'm going to have an x value, comma, 0 for this guy. My x-intercept directions tell me to plug in 0 for y and then solve for x. So I'm going to do that using the equation that they started me off with. It does not matter which equation you use. You could go to the one where we already solved for y and plug it in there, or you can use the equation that you started off with. I like to go back to the one that I started off with. So I forgot what I was supposed to do. Plug in 0 for y. So I'm saying that y is equal to 0. So 3 times 0 is equal to negative 2x minus 11. 3 times 0 is 0. Negative 2x minus 11. And again, just solving for that x. Divide by negative 2 to get rid of it. X is going to be equal to 11 divided by negative 2 is negative 5.5, or you can keep that as the fraction negative 11 over 2. Either one of those I would be fine with. So we've got that negative 11 over 2 or negative 5.5, comma, 0. Still keeping the 0 the same, and again, still writing them as coordinate points. So make sure you're carefully reading directions when you're working through those practice problems.